Heavy metal horns to the heavens and to the sky and to the demons and the devils below. Whoever you're in the mood to worship at this time, this is a request for Steve Bernard. And I've never heard of this band before, but I'm thinking we're gonna be getting into some death metal here because we're doing a band called Torture Killer. And the song we're doing is Written in Blood. So we're going to learn about Torture Killer, and then we're going to listen to the song Written in Blood. I think it's from a 2013 album called Phobia that you can see right there. So let's learn about this band, and then let's get into it. It looks like their top 5 here is from a 2006 album called Swarm. Let's get into it. Let's learn about them. Torture Killer. They have 12,089 monthly listeners to the Spotify account. Top 5 jams. They all come from the album Swarm from 2006. You've got in the one slot Forever Dead. That's got 295,000 plays. A Funeral for the Masses in the second slot with 186,000 plays. Obsessed with Homicide. Okay. I guess everyone is, right? Those true crime shows wouldn't be as popular as they are, all those podcasts and TV shows, if people weren't obsessed with homicide. So they're in good company. 120,000 plays on that. The self-titled song Swarm, 136,000 plays, and A Violent Scene of Death. That's how you know they're death metal. When you have a song called A Violent Scene of Death, and it's heavy metal, probably going to be death metal. Let's look into them albums and see what this band has released through their career. Give us an idea of when they might have started. You got 2003's For Maggots to Devour. 2006 Swarm. 2009 Sewers. 2013's Phobia. Now, it looks as though, did I see something that showed a single? No. So that is it. It looks like 2013 would have been the last thing that they released, so we don't even know if they're still a band or still going. I need you to get in the comments below and tell me all that. Now we're going to look into the related artists. This is going to take us down a rabbit hole of bands we might want to check out. Going to be in the heavier death metal kind of side of things. And you got Vomitory. You got Panzerchrist, we've mentioned them before. Fleshcrawl, we've mentioned them too. 6 Feet Under, old Chris Barnes and crew. Jungle Rot, fantastic Jungle Rot. We've done them on the first listens. Debauchery. You got Malevolent Creation again. There they are. We mentioned them during the whatever that was that we did. Facebreaker. Slightly interested in that. Deicide. We mentioned them before. Sinister. We know them. Chrysian. We just did a reaction video to Serpent Messiah. Brand spanking new Chrysian single. And Gorefest. So there are the related artists for the band. There is no image for this band, so I will have to hunt something down. There is a bio. So I'll hunt down an image. It'll be some dudes. They'll be scary. They will be some scary fellows. They'll say, Shane, what are you doing on this side of the street? We told you to stay on the other side. I said, hey, man, I like your tunes. I came to say hello because I want to rock. All right, well, hang out with us then. That's fine. When one sees song titles like Fuck Them When They Bleed, oh my goodness, Cannibal Gluttony and Violent Scene of Death, and Day of Cadavers, it is safe to assume that the band in question is providing death metal. And death metal has indeed been the focus of Finland's Torture Killer, who have been responsible for all of those song titles, as well as others that are equally grindcore-ish. Oh, I like that. Known for gross-out lyrics dealing with things like cannibalism, mutilation, and dismemberment, Torture Killer has thrived on shock value, but they have done it in the very ironic way. But they have done it in a very ironic way, and their albums have been an exercise in dark humor more than anything else. Lyrically, Torture Killer gets a lot of inspiration from early 90s grindcore bands like Cannibal Corpse, Carcass, Cancer, and it doesn't say Napalm Death, but I'm putting Death in there. Cancer, there's another band that I haven't heard that name in a long freaking time. We got to do some Cancer on here. So there you have that. It is that time, my friends. We're going to find the album Phobia, and then we're going to get into this song here for our pal Steve. Steve Bernard coming in with this. Says you got to do Written in Blood. So that's what we're going to do right now. Steve, this is the titty pie. I give you a taste, I take a taste. We listen to the song Written in Blood by Torture Killer right here, right now. Sound good? Let's go for it. You hear the chords jingle like that? Someone's gonna die. Ooh! She's just gonna come in saying, "I'm written in blood, baby girl, baby doll." Oh! Sister ballad? Like that note. It's a great riff. Riff's got a groove to it. It's like, you're gonna rot in hell? Love the tone of that guitar. Something about all those death metal bands and the tone of the guitar, you know? Written in blood, blood. Throw a little groove in there. Written in the blood. That guy's just pulling a kind of a Dave Lombardo beat there. It's all the way through. Hit that china. I like it. Written in the blood, baby, blood, 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 blood. this another song? Yes, Faces of My Victims. I'm going to definitely check these guys out. See, and that's a great thing about doing the first listens, is I've never heard the name Torture Killer before. And so you learn something and then you listen to it and you go, I like that. You know that guitar tone that all those death metal, those 90s death metal bands had? It's just like we did Entombed, just that big, and that was the band, by the way, Entombed, that we did, where they mentioned all the Malevolent Creation and Gorefest and all those other bands. But they too have that amazing guitar tone, and there's something about those old, the old death metal bands that had those interesting guitar tones, and then now you got these bands that get into the 2000s that embrace that and keep that kind of, that guitar tone, even though it was done in 2013 or whatever, sounded like it was from 1997, right? What say you? Most important part of my videos, as always and will always ever be, is where you get in the comments below and tell me exactly what you think of the song that we just listened to. Is it good? Great? Is it crap? What is it? What do you think of Torture Killer? I need all the information I can get on this band. Good? Great? Fantastic? Shane, I'm a huge fan of Torture Killer. I've known them since they started. I live next door to them. Man, they are some kinky fellas. When they get done jamming, you can just hear sex noises coming out of there that sounds like farm animals going at it, quite frankly. But love the band. Love all their albums. What's your all-time favorite album? Your all-time favorite songs from this band? Have you ever seen them live? Are they still at it? Are they taking a hiatus? Is it all the same guys? Have they just given up completely and they're not going to release any more albums? Or you could say, not good, not great. Shane, it was death metal. How many times do I have to tell you I don't like death metal? I never liked death metal. I'm never going to. As much as you try to jam it down my damn throat, Shane, I'm not going to like death metal. It's not my cup of tea. Don't want it, don't need it. I'm going to go listen to Journey's new record. I'm going to go listen to Freedom, the new Journey album, okay? So you can kiss it. Okay then, jeez. If you have a hard rock, heavy metal special request, you know what to do. Get in the chat to get it on the channel. All you got to do is click one of them links that's down there in the description below. We'll get it on for you in your honor, or you can put it in the comments. If you put it in the comments and I see it and I like it, and I think you've got a good idea there for a request, then I will hit it with the heart and tell you I'm going to do your request, and then I will give you a nice little shout out in that video, just as we're doing Steve Bernard, our pal from the comments today. Okay? That's all I got. Torture Killer.